Awesome. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode in Paper Mario 64. Last time we started the game off, we got this lovely lady right here, Goombella. I'm going to turn that off actually. We also got our next party member here, Koops the Koopa. And I am taking off this. We also picked up these two badges, Slow-Go and Double Pain. I didn't really show them off last time, but this is what Double Pain, it does what it says, you take double damage. And Slow-Go is like in the other game, you walk at your base speed. More importantly, we picked up this baby, the Power Plus badge. I got 15 Shine Sprites, not Shine Sprites, Star Pieces in the last episode to get that badge. If you didn't miss it, I'm uploading it to YouTube. Currently, I have uploaded every single stream of my Paper Mario 64, if you want to go back and rewatch that, or watch it for the first time. Yeah, sorry. I'm thirsty today. That has been uploaded. We also, this is where I got the Slow-Go and Double Pain badges from Lazzo here. You can also get this, it's an attack effects badge, and Jumpman, which increases the jump power by 1, but you can't hammer. Useful if you're great at jumping, or if you're facing a boss that you know you can only jump against and you won't be able to use your hammer. I also, an Ultra Shroom, Shooting Star, and Attack Effects. This is actually pretty decent for right now. Anyway, we also unlocked access to the west side of Toad Town. It was blocked off from us at first, but now it isn't. And here, there's a little bit we can do and explore. We also got from him, right here, the Happy Lottery, but if we get an item, we can't hold it right now. Luckily, there's an item shop right here. Dude. I actually forgot, I didn't want to pull up on the side a list of star pieces so I don't lose them. Star pieces, the 1,000-year door. And then, to make sure, I'm pretty sure I know where it is. Hidden blocks in Paper Mario 1,000-year door. Pull up that list too. I'm pretty sure I know where the only hidden block in this area is. Yeah, there's two actually. And I knew where both of them were. Alright. And star pieces just to make sure. I got all those. On the west side of town. There's one on the east that we're going to get later. The west, I got that one. I'm pretty sure I got that one, but I can double check. I got that one, I'm pretty sure, but I can double check. I can double check all of those. And we go down in the sewers, too. I have to eventually. This is a secondary shop in the town. You know, it's Super Shrooms, Volt Shrooms, Dried Shrooms, Life Shrooms, Dizzy Dials, and Thunderbolts here. It's called West Side Goodies. And I'm going to sell a couple of things. I don't need all these mushrooms, basically. But I don't want to just sell them straight away. We unlocked the, we also unlocked the Pianta Parlor, but we're gonna get back to the items. Welcome to the parlor. Hey, you're Mario, like the one and only. I know all about you. Rescuing Princess Peach is important work, but even heroes need relaxation. So what can I show you? I want to trade in my winnings. You can trade in the Piantas. You've won for prizes, and some of our prizes can't be found anywhere else. Yes, these are the prizes we have unlocked straight away. Cake Mix, Super Shroom, Super Appeal, and a refund. You get them by changing these little blue Pianta coins, exchanging them. Refund's actually pretty decent-ish, and Super Appeal if you're appealing a whole lot. Otherwise, not really useful. Some badges are exclusive to here. You unlock more as you go through the game and do side quests and stuff like that.
Oh, I am the Pianta Changer, changing machine. I am called Pianta Changer. I exchange 1 Pianta for 3 coins.
Want to exchange? Yes, you get 1 Pianta coin for 3 coins, basically. None of these deals is better than the other. It's just simple buying out if you want. Each of these machines cost 1 coin each to use. If you get 3 Pianta heads, I think you earn 3 coins. A star is 10, and then a 7 is like 30. Lucky 7s. And you can't take your piano coins out, they hold them onto them for you. And hang on, I got a notification. It's a group chat, alright. I had Discord notification. I'm sorry. Anyway. I want to double check the star pieces. Is there why I miss that one? I'm pretty sure, yeah. There was one over here. And then the other one's back by the shop. But we're going to go back there anyway. We unlocked the, cooks, so we're going to cook them. We unlock Zesty here.
Oh, so it's you again, huh, Mr. Stambalant? Well, my name is Zesty. I may not look like a chef, but I'm actually quite good. If you bring me ingredients, my cooking skills burst to life and culinary magic happens. Want me to whip up something for you right now?
Yes.
What ingredients would you like me to cook?
Mushroom, please? Yes, and like in the other game, like with Tasty, you can only do one. You get that little cutscene too every time, and I love it. Half love it. You have to take it every single time though. And it's a shroom bry. Remember, these mushrooms cost 2 before and they restored 5 health. This one is 6 and 2 FP at the same time. I'm just gonna cook all my mushrooms basically. Real quick. Why not? If you notice something at the below while I'm going through this, I changed up. On last Tuesday, I tried streaming my Professor Oak Challenge at Poke Park, and my disc stopped at Pelipper's attraction. I tried continuing with it, and it stopped again. So I'm going to be postponing until I can get a better copy, and it stopped again on my Wii U, until I can get a better copy of my own for Poke Park. And I will be starting back, not starting up again, but I'm going to be picking up where I left off. I still have it, my save on here for it. My save for my Mario 64 series, Professor Oak Challenge actually. I started it on my YouTube channel, if you caught it, and I will be continuing it on my Twitch, and we'll be doing it through live streams and uploading them onto YouTube. So, if you're looking forward to that, or you're a fan of that series beforehand, you can look forward to its return. Cause that one, I know that will continue going, cause I have the cartridge itself for the Super Mario All-Stars for the Switch. So I'm gonna be continuing that. And then in addition to Golf Story on Fridays. And I'm sorry I missed this. I'm sorry I missed Saturday. It's just I've been busy Saturday after Saturday. I'm hoping at least I'm not missing my other days of the week. 3 days at least I'm at least doing it 3 out of the 4 days a week that I'm planning on it. That's 75%. That's average. That's a C in America at least. That's a C grade-wise, at least. Dun, 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 dun. We got a lot of shrimp fries. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm not too concerned right now. We're gonna cook the turtle leaf. I believe this should get us a Koopa tea like in the other game, like with a Koopa leaf. Yes, Koopa Tea. This one restores 7 FP. Great way to increase its price. A great way to increase free 3 FP to a free 7 FP. If you get the time. And then a honey syrup. I'm going to keep my live shroom for record. I'm not cooking that. You get a fresh juice, 5 FP, and cures poison. Not entirely worth it in my opinion. But at the same time it is. And we're gonna go back to, like I said, over here to that shop. And we're gonna sell a couple of those shroom fries. Just have room. And we're also gonna check out, did I get this? Yes. There's a star piece here. And a camera glitch. I would not like to buy. I would like to sell, please. And you see we have 5 coins for them now. I mean, a lot of these were free. I'm just going to sell 3 of them, let's say. No, 4. Because I have a full inventory right now. 1 more. There we go. And we can get another mushroom from him. I probably won't get anything else from it, honestly. I've only ever gotten mushrooms. That Lucky Go Lottery is rigged, in case you didn't know. I said it in the last video. But we can go down into the sewers here. We can't get over there yet. We won't be able to make that jump. But we can jump across these and go here. This is the underground city. There's a star piece back here. It's just where a bunch of bandits, some mouths, some goombas hang out. There's a star piece back here. Dazzle's on the other side back there. That's where Dazzle is, and that's where the way we've been going is. But there's a block in the way right there that you can see we could break potentially, but we don't have Bombette here, unfortunately. Somewhere down here is a chest. Right here, on this side. You move slow in the water, which is why I was jumping. Soft Stomp badge. It'll make enemies susceptible to being hurt, to being Ooh, hang on. There we go. Alright. Refresh the page and add taking up half the page that won't exit out. There we go. That's better. There's that one. There's the one behind the page, and that's all the ones in here. Then there's one back in the other room, and there's one by the pit. By the pit. All right. If we come up here, we can go. This room's locked. If we go up here, this room, you see, is a fire flower. It's a shop. I'm shocked we have access to this so soon. If you go, you can 100% grind out coins and have a stack of ultra shrooms and jam and jellies fill in your pockets. And if you do it, the HP to back it up to make them necessary. Gradual syrup and slow shrooms recover are like Happy Heart and Happy Flower. Each turn you'll recover FP or HP with them. Not that useful, not that bad. And then Gold Bar and Triple Gold Bar. They sell for 100 and 300 each. They sell for more. You buy them for more. You get a free one eventually, after a certain amount of points. I believe you can find some of these too just out in the wild. They're kind of expensive. Only really good for recipes. It's what they're only really used for. And you can see it's still 5 and 3 coins for these, but it's only 20 here for the live stream. Everywhere has different sell prices too. In case you don't remember that from the last one. Can't get anywhere up there, anything back there or up there yet. If you come in here, just a little bar.
Hey, my name's Wonky and I just know stuff. I may not look like much, but I know a thing or two, you better believe it. And who knows, the stuff I know may even be stuff that can help you. So, if you want to ask me a question, just speak up and ask away. What's something you would ask old Wonky? Just pay me 5 coins and I'll tell you what's behind the sign.
Sure, what's behind the sign?
There's a billboard in front of the shop in town with all kinds of stuff written on it. Well, some folks like to write graffiti on the back of the message board, you know. There's all kinds of good stuff there, especially for an info guy like old Wonky. You should give it a gander next time. And that is that. If you need anything else, just ask old Wonky.
Yes, he'll tell you different information about the game. Like that sign that I already knew about. Anyway, that's all we can do for in here. Best way to get out is back the way we came. If we come down here, we get a new enemy. He has spikes on it, so you have to hammer it. I forgot I had the power plus on. I was expecting to have to do it again, but we're gonna tattle the Spania. That's a Spania. A Spania with spikes on its head. It looks meaner too. Max HP 3, attack power, attack is 1, and defense is 0, so it's sort of the same as a Spania. You ought to watch out for the spikes on its head, but otherwise, just wail on it. I gotta be honest though, the way that thing spins makes me want to yak. Yes, it's a Spania, it's just a Spania with spikes. I actually find that they're faster slightly, their timing is different-ish. But don't take my word for it, you'll play the game and you'll even it out, so to speak. And back here in this corner, there's another star piece. I'm going to put Goombella in front and defend. Enemies will typically attack who's in front. Swap back. And hammer for the last kill. My hammer does 3, my jumps do 2 each. I never get the power plus this early. I always get it after Bogly Woods. I say that as a kid, I never got it even. And you can see there's a shine sprite up there. This is that's the platform where we fell down. There's a shine sprite back there, a pipe. That's what leads to that back wall where you can see there's a start piece in the back. And then there's a black block we cannot break. We can only break the yellow ones currently. And then there's that shine. I want it. 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 Anyway, though, we have 2 pipes. This one leads you back outside. This one leads you somewhere else. We're gonna take the one that leads somewhere else. I said we'd explore the west side Toad Town of Rogueport. Yes. Dun 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 dun. Now it's a chance to show off our jumping skills. Hammer will kill him, but we do 4 damage with the jump. It's like Power Plus in the other game. Unfortunately, like the other game, it doesn't boost our partners. I meant to do that while we were over there too, but we gotta go back to the west side anyway. Dun, 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 dun. Coins. As you can see this, it's a little bit peeled back. We've encountered one of those things before. Ow. Wow, that pretty lucky badge works for it. I'm a hammer just so in case I miss the jump action command. Pretty Lucky's a great badge. It works a lot more often than you think it will. I'm about to level up too. I might level up before the start of the next chapter. I'll hit this, and there's a slow shroom. And hit this, and it's a gradual syrup. It's like you would expect before. If we come this way, we can't do anything. Unfortunately. There's another big, giant stone block in the way, and these 2 things that we can't hit. These 2 blue buttons. Anyway, we can come in these rooms, but there's nothing. There's nothing. Nothing. Yeah, I just thought it was worth showing off. Plus, I forgot if there was anything down there. I mean, there's the gradual and slow shrooms, but... You can cook them if you want to see what you get. And we come back up here and we go to the tall pipe. You can go up that way too. There's nothing up there to do right now. Same with these two doors, these two houses. There's nothing you can do in there, really. Just talk with some NPCs. There's a save point up north. There's a save point if you want to go there. I still got room. Anything I want to buy here? Bushi is repel cape. We've seen an enemy use it, I believe, but we haven't yet. No, not in this game. It increases your invasion. It makes you harder to hit. Shooting star we've seen here. Bushi, it makes you invisible, so attacks are going to miss you. It's only for a set amount of turns, both of these, obviously, and Jumpman's back. But we don't have the coins for it. Similarly, he will eventually get a Hammerman badge. Anyway, if you read this, it's different.
Hooktail of Pedal Metals defeated by brave hero must been a tough guy.
And then the back of the board, Graffiti Corner. While looking for badges in Hooktail's castle, I ran into a spiffy mustached fellow. The heart-stealing thief. I think we know who that is. For record, that blue flash, I think something's going up with it. If it happens, typically unplugging and replugging back in my capture card's been working. So, if the video goes bad, that's just what I'm doing. It's not the stream or it's nothing on your side messing up, I should say. Ooh, excuse me. Alright, yes, continue this way. Yeah, one more little area to do. But before we get to that, we got Luigi!
Well, hey, big brother, fancy meeting you here. What a coinky dink. Eh? Who? Me? Well, bro, I'm on an adventure. I have to rescue Princess Eclair from the Waffle Kingdom.
This is the game I want. I want Paper Luigi and the Princess of Waffles or something like that. And the Waffle Kingdom. I want a Paper Luigi game of him going through the Waffle Kingdom, saving Princess Eclair, with Mario and his partners showing up occasionally in the background. Like he does in this game. I think it'd be fun as heck.
Yeah, it's a bad scene, all right. She's been kidnapped by the evil Chestnut King.
Paper Luigi and the Chestnut King. Boom. Perfect game.
If you gotta know, I bet with some Waffle Kingdom cabinet members the other day. It was pretty crazy, bro. Want to hear what happened? It's a pretty long story.
Yes, we do.
Hey, sounds good to me. Which part of my story you want to hear, bro?
The first one, the Waffle Kingdom letter.
Well, like I said, it's a really long story, but here goes.
Some bopping music.
My big brother, that's you, bro, got a letter from Princess Peach and took off. Left behind as usual. I was cooking a snack at home and another letter arrived. We don't get so much mail, so I was thinking, huh? This is what the letter said. Sirs, my name is Crep. I am a cabinet member in the far-off Waffle Kingdom. Our land has been attacked by the Chestnut King, who took our Princess Eclair.
Hang on.
I ask and beg you for your assistance. The Waffle Kingdom needs your skills. I humbly request your prompt response, sirs. Sincerely, Crep. Well, I don't remember it exactly, but I think it went something like that. Well, Mario, that's you, bro gone. It fell to me to answer this plea. Hesitating only a teensy bit, I headed to the Waffle Kingdom to investigate. Oh no, first I thought I wrote a note to myself, thinking about what I was cooking. Then I met. Once I reached the Waffle Kingdom, I met Minister Crep, who filled me in. The Chestnut King had kidnapped Princess Eclair and vanished.
That could be a perfect way to start this game. I just realized to start Paper Luigi, to give a trailer for it. Have the intro replay for Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Have Luigi read the letters. Get the letter. Say, bro, there's a letter for you from Princess Peach. And then Mario go off. And then, instead of cutting away, cut to Parakarry delivering another letter. The letter for Princess Eclair's safe.
Apparently, though, some oracle said a marvelous compass could locate her. The marvelous compass had been broken into 7 parts by an ancient curse. And those parts have been scattered across the land. Can you believe it, bro? Each part of the marvelous compass was said to point to the next. And since one of the parts was embedded in the tiara worn by the princess, I surmised that once I collected all the parts, I'd find her. Smart, huh? The minister gave me the compass base spoken of in the Lothra Fables. When it activated, the entire thing lit right up, indicating the deep south. It was pointing me towards Rumpelbump Volcano on the Pudding Continent. So yeah, here I am. I'm sailing out a rogue port from Rumpelbump Volcano. It's probably gonna be very dangerous, but I gotta rescue that princess. If you want to hear what I've been up to, just come find me, okay?
Like, I think this is gonna be that'd be a freaking great game. I think it would sell a crud load of games. Anyway.
Welcome to the House of Merlin, the super magician. I foresaw your arrival.
It's a different Merlin than the other game. Plus, I forgot his voice.
I can aid you in your wish. With 3 shine sprites, I can power up your partners. Of course, that means I boost their attack power, but it also means I throw in a new move for free. So, which partner would you like me to power up?
So we get 4 shine sprites. That's the most you can have at this point. So you can upgrade either Koops or Goombella. And I'm going to upgrade Koops because of the amount of attacks, because of the amount of times I'm going to be using her. So it's going to be more beneficial. Even though the fight coming up, Koops would be more beneficial too. But anyway,
Shall I power up this partner?
yes.
Shazimi! Shazumi!
Yes, but Merlin isn't in this game to help you find stuff or to point you in the next direction. That's somewhere lovely down in Rogueport by Dazzle. Down in the sewers by Dazzle. This is Merlin. He is the super blocks of this game. You give him 3 shine sprites, he'll upgrade your partners. Goombella's health also increases. She's now 20. You can get max of 2 rank ups for record. And she learns multi-bonk, 3 FP. 3 FP, and it just keep hitting over and over. It's multi-bounce. It's not multi-bounce. It's not multi-bounce. It's power jump, power bounce. My BP needed again. Excuse me. This is what I would like to go into the next fight with. Yep. You can do this fight as soon as right after getting Power Smash, but I recommend waiting off until you have. I recommend waiting off just because there's nothing you necessarily need back here. But I would recommend doing it with Koops after getting Koops at the earliest ish. But there's nothing really you need, so at this point is the most convenient.
Whoa, hold up now. You're an outsider. Past this point, it's a turd fish now. Head of the Robos. It's 10 coins to pass through. You try to pass without paying, and I'm afraid I'll have to whip you butt good.
I can take you.
What? You gotta be kidding. You think you can fight your way through here? I'm gonna make you eat your words, tough guy. Let's get this party started.
Yes, you can either fight him, ignore him and leave, or pay up. You hit Power Smash on Gus here. This is the first mini-boss we encounter. Boom! 3 stylish. That's Gus. He's super annoying and tries to take tolls from everyone. Max HP 20, attack power is 3, defense is 0. All in all, he's pretty tough. Oh, and I've told you a million times that pointy spear of his hurts if you stumble on it. I wonder if this guy watches people pass 365 days a year. Talk about a workaholic. Yes, he can throw a spear or charge at you. But... Ooh. We've upgraded our, We've upgraded ourselves enough to where we can, just power smash through him. He is completely optional. You don't have to actually go, like, defeat him to go past him. You can just, pay the coins whenever you want to. If you defeat him, though, he won't come back.
Huh? That hurt! You have no chance of beating me, trust me, so you better run. If you don't, seriously, it'll be game over for you. You can choose to run from your tactics menu. Sometimes it's best to run.
He's here to show you that you can't win every fight straight away and you should come back later. You can 100% beat him before, though. And he levels me up anyway, so I didn't have to worry about taking a beating or anything like that. Dun, 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 dun. I do recommend taking him out for that 20 XP. And I don't really need any of the other stuff right now. I might want the health, actually. I'm going to take the health just because I know it's coming up. And I typically run out of... Typically, this is the hardest fight in the game for me. This one of the fights upcoming. That's later on in this chapter. I haven't even started the chapter, actually. Later on in this game. in this stream. It's chapter, anyway.
God, you dumb video game heroes always pull this stuff. It's ridiculous. You think violence solves everything, don't you, huh? Don't you?
Yes, anyway. It's locked from the inside. We can't get in there. Can't get there. That's a locked door. And in here is the tattle room. Come up to this. Hey, is this your first time at the Trouble Center? If this is your first time at the Trouble Center, if you plan on using our services, I can explain them for you first. Need an explanation? No. I see, then get out of here. Yes, you have to actually do it. You have to do the explanation. You don't have to actually pay attention, but you have to go through the text. Well then, listen and listen good. The Trouble Center is where people come with troubles. That's why it's named that. If you want to see what kind of troubles people have, check the bulletin board. If you're a nice guy, you'll choose someone and try to help them out. If not, not. Help someone out and they'll give you a reward. Probably. Not a bad deal, eh? Yeah, but remember, if you decide not to solve a trouble, you have to pay to cancel. You've got that? Well, good. Then go help someone out. Yes, if you can pick a trouble, and if you want to ever get rid of it, you can, if you ever want to not help them, you have to pay to cancel your job. These first 6, Garf, Magumba, Arthur, Gunther, Mousamillion, and Bomberto, are all there straight away from the get-go. From once you first unlock the Trouble Center, which is at the start of Chapter 1, I believe. Kupuk, Mare Kroop, and Plenty all unlock after Chapter 1. Kupuk is trying to find me. Each one's a different thing. Garf wants a key. Magumba wants you to deliver something to someone. Arthur wants to look up prices. He wants you to go and find prices at places and unlock them and find them for you. Gunther wants you to find a specific guy who stole from him. Mousamillion wants you to hit him with a hammer over and over again. And Bomberto wants you to feed him. I recommend giving him all those mushrooms if you got them. Might as well. When you get a load of mushrooms, you get a lot of them. You get a lot of them in Chapter 1, and if you don't use them, go feed them to him. Kupuk wants you to find him, obviously. He plays hide and seek. He's hiding somewhere. He'll give you a little hint about it. I remember where he is exactly. I'm not going to spoil it, though. We'll get to it later. Plenty wants you to order him an item. I believe it's just go find an item and pick it up. I don't think it's order one specifically. And Mare Kroop wants you to just go and talk with him. Go talk. Not a whole lot of things, but every time you want to pick up a new trouble, you can only have one active at a time. You have to come back here every single time. So it gets annoying after a little bit, but I do want to do them all. The only thing I don't like doing in this game is the recipes. There's one in particular I'm going to be doing anyway. There's a star piece right here, though. The last one. That's what I really wanted to get. Up there, you can see there's another one. We can't quite get up there, though. Like, if you try, we can't climb up the boxes right here. But if we open this door, this is Ishnael. We don't have to talk with him, though. Bye, Ishnael. Yes. And you can get back there as soon as you can get that star piece as soon as you unlock the ability to, do this. Anyway, though, let's go and actually start this game now. Start this chapter. We're ready. 30 minutes in, did some side questing stuff. We're ready. And by ready, I mean completely not. I lied. we get to go look at Dazzle once more. We get some more star pieces. What else can we buy now? How many star pieces we got? We had 6. Oh, I want a quick change. I might honestly save up for a quick change. You can get another pretty lucky. It's decent. Very good. I know there's enough star pieces in this next area, in this next chapter to get. There's. Let me actually look real quick. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 normally. And then we also will unlock, like in chapter 2 of the last game, we'll unlock the ability to do flip panels. And you can go back through the game and do flip panels. And there's a lot of available straight away. I'm not doing all the flip panels. I'll be doing the ones in the chapter 2 area, but I'm not going to be doing the ones all throughout the game. Maybe today. But we will have well over enough to buy it when we come back to get more. So I'm going to buy something here. I'm going to buy Heart Finder. Buy Heart Finder? Just because. Anyway, if you want to, you can use this to go back through. I believe I did it before. But back here, real quick, there's another one last thing before we actually go and start. And I mean it this time. It is one last thing. Right in here.
Hello, welcome. I'm Merly. Underground, cute as can be. A fortune teller, that is me. Lucky for you, coming here. I'll tell fortunes, have no fear. Let my mystic power tell you days to come more as well. Let my mystic power tell of days to come more as well. For luck sits upon my spells. What do you say, Mr. Guy? Wanna give it a try? That's good, that's great. Choose your path to fate. Which path do you choose? Yes, just like in the other game, there's, I think it was Merly, actually. But we get a person who will either, in battle, she will triple, depending on our path, is how long it'll last. I'm going to hit the special path. Okay, that's fine by me. So ready for me? Okay, here we go. Depending on when it wants to activate, we will get double damage on attack, double defense, or double coins at the end of the battle, or double star points. My mystic power can make you smile. In battle, you'll win with style. Even nasty foes arrive, you'll be fine since my fortune will thrive. Okay, come again, see you soon, see you then, goodbye. Yes. So, very useful to have. Going into chapter 2 well prepared, definitely better than I was as a kid. And I'm going to swap over to Goombella, and since we're already on this side, I'm not going to just go through it. I'm just going to wait. Knock Goombella off. Because I think it's funny. Hee hee, hoo hoo, ha 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 ha. We're going to come down here. And go down. And then, if you remember, Mario, did you see that? That was one of the things Professor Franklin described. Yes. Yes, it was. And we can actually follow it now. Don't eat me. Huh? You didn't come to eat me? And you're not bullies?
Guess again, nerd.
No, leave me alone, you big meanies.
Mario, how could you? Don't say that to him. That wasn't very mature. Hey, don't worry, really. We're not here to be mean to you, honest. For real? Phew, boy, that's good. I thought for a second I might have an accident. You're one of those creatures from Bogley Woods, right? What are you doing here? What? Why do you know about me? No, you must be. You guys are working for the X-Nauts, aren't you? You chased me here. No, it's the end. X-Nauts? Easy there, kid. What in the world are you talking about? Are you freaking out about? We're not gonna do anything to you. Just chill for a second. Just tell us what's going on. Well, okay, this gang of bad guys who call themselves X-Nauts came to where I live. They came inside a great tree and started tearing it apart and causing trouble. So I've come all the way here looking for help. Mario, that sounds like the guys who attacked us in Rogueport, right? If they're the same guys, then they're definitely after the Crystal Star. Now that you mention it, they did say something about some Crystal Star thingy. But we punies don't know anything about crystals or stars. Say, could you guys help us out? Maybe chase them off? If you do, we'll give you, what was it, the Crystal Star? If you do, we'll have the puny elder give you that. I don't know what it is, but if you help us reclaim our tree, I'm sure the elder will agree. So what do you say? Let's not waste any more time. I'm begging you.
Oh yeah.
Really? You aren't joking? You'll do it?
Oh yeah.
I guess maybe we can't just ignore them, right? And we do need to find the Crystal Star before those X whatever guys do. Oh, thank you. This is great. I'm so happy. My name is Punio. Pleased to meet you. And I'll take you to where I live. Follow me, okay? It's this way. Sure. Let's follow Punio. Wait, hang on a second. I'm sure the Puny Elder said some button around here opened the secret entrance. Aha! Yes. He flipped open the background, and now we can turn around. And get this badge, the Damage Dodge. If you get the action command correctly, your attack power or your defense increases by 1. You can go to the woods we punies live in by going through that pipe there. Okay, hurry, hurry. Yes, this is a gray pipe. This is the one to the Bogley Woods.
Chapter 2. The Great Bogley Tree. Bogley Woods.
This is probably one of the most aesthetically pleasing chapters in the whole game. These are the Bogley Woods. They look boggling. They sure look boggling, I mean. Oh, I've got butterflies. Okay, just a bit further. We should be able to get to see the great tree. The elder and her friends are waiting there for us. Oh, and my little sister, too. Come on, let's go. Yes, the great tree would just be a little bit further along. You see, it's so aesthetically pleasing.
Time to work, lovelies. Vivian, you understand what you gotta do, yes?
Find that Mario guy. And B, A, find that Mario guy. And B, steal the map to the Crystal Stars, right? We can just do away with Mario and his friends, can't we? Or is that bad?
Oh, bad things happen all the time, Vivian, but you're right about our goals. If my information is correct, Mario should be coming down this road quite soon. We must ambush him here and get that map. What's this now? Vivian, what's that you're fawning over there?
Oh, what? You mean this? I found it near that tree over there a while back. Isn't it a gorgeous necklace? It was so lovely, I just had to pick it up.
Vivian, for shame, picking up someone's scraps, disgusting, greedy. But enough about that, Vivian, my dear pet rat. Bring out the sketch of that Mario guy that you got from Grotus.
What? I don't have that. You said it was way too important, so you took it. You should have it.
Don't be ridiculous. I don't have that thing. You were in charge of it. And you wretched little worm, blaming me for something you probably screwed up.
But I...
But? Good, good. Good, good, good.
Oh, what is it? Oh, what is it, Marilyn? Huh? What's that? A mustachioed fellow? This is no time for such nonsense, you great oaf. Save your games for later. Now, where was I? You, Vivian, don't tell me you lost our precious sketch.
But listen, look, it's not my fault. I never had the sketch.
Silence, you dits! Such impudence! How dare you talk back to me like some rebellious child? It's clear to me that the only rational your type understands is force. For your punishment, it'll be taking the necklace you just found. Yes, so sorry.
But Balta, oh, you're horrid.
Yes. Sleepy sheep in this tree. Nothing in this one. You can talk with them.
Oh, what am I to do?
You can talk with each of them. I'm only gonna talk with Vivian. She cute. Anyway.
New enemy.
Got it. Yes, I will tattle the pale piranha. It's a pale piranha. You know about these guys, the famous piranha plants. The colorless subspecies is adapted to boggy woods. The wonders of nature. Max HP is 4, attack is 2, and defense is 0. If you try and jump on them, they'll totally chomp on you. Yes. I missed. Anyway. And we have... That's a cleft. A rockhead jerk with spikes on its noggin. What a rocker. Max HP 2, attack is 2, and defense is 2. That hard head is a major pain. Fire doesn't hurt it, but other types of items are pretty effective usually. If nothing seems to work on it, you can always just run. Yes. If you don't have piercing blow, power smash is the only thing that'll hurt it. Or, I have power plus, so my regular hammer will do 1 damage to it. Otherwise, upgraded coops will also do 1 damage to it. But otherwise, this is your only way of doing it, of dealing with that power smash. There is also another badge coming up that will be very useful against them. But for right now, I'm bad at guarding against them. Guarded against it, baby. I didn't really care. I just wanted to kill it. Da, 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 da. Dun, 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 dun. I don't have any horde things except for a sleepy sheep. I want the coin. Thank you. I won't need suit sheet later, actually. I'm gonna show you off Earth Tremor. There's gonna be enough battles to do it. Show off Earth Tremor. Hit A when the red bar gets to the circle. I missed one. Still got a wonderful. You can see what it does. Did 5 damage still. Earth Tremor will also go through defense, I believe. So, it's a great way to deal with the clefs. I say great way, it costs a lot of FP. But it's a way to deal with the clefs. I want to waste one of these on Goombella because I'm about to get another item that I want to keep. Let me get another item in a bit. First, though,
There, can you see it? That big tree?
that's what I was telling you about. That's where we punies live. That's home. Oh, of course, it's not just us trees. Lots of jabbies and piters too. Well, anyway, Mario, follow me. Yes, some jabbies live there. Jabbies is something, and piters. Two very interesting enemies. This is probably, if I had to pick out of all the chapters of the game, this one's probably my least favorite. In my opinion, this one makes you backtrack a lot more than it does. If we go around, you can tell though it's aesthetic as fuck. I love it. There's a FP plus badge in here. I don't like the amount of times, and plus this is the only one where I feel like I'm always low on health. But what's going on? Well, take a look. This door wasn't here before. Someone just installed it, and I can't open it. I thought I could save everyone. I'm a fool. Oh, quit being melodramatic. Although it does look thick. What are we gonna do? I got it. Alright, let's follow Punio. Punio's gonna come up this way. Long ago, the puny editor told me about a secret entrance somewhere around here. We can get in through there. I'm completely sure of it. Problem is, I doubt finding it's gonna be easy. I mean, it won't be labeled secret entrance. What should we do? How are we supposed to find a secret entrance? It's secret for a reason, you know. Well, it's hidden by this invisible thingy. We need to find and remove the thingy. Boy, but removing a normal thingy sounds tough enough, let alone an invisible one. Oh, I got it. Flurry. Surely Madame Flurry's powers can help us. Flurry is a refined and dignified lady who lives in these woods. The elder says she's a wind spirit who can wield the powers of the air with ease. You see where I'm going with this? She can use wind power to blow the thingy away. Well, it won't hurt to try. Flurry lives in the deepest corner of the woods, so let's head back there in the direction we came from. If there's one thing in this game that is different than its predecessor threw enemies at you. This threw partners at you. This one doesn't. Ah, these woods are the most wonderful in all the world. Yes, indeed. Building a house here was just the finest idea I ever did have. Oh my yes. Oh my yes. This place is so different from the bright flashbulbs of the world I'm used to. Such peace. This negative image of the world soothes my body and soul. But what's even better is that I, Madame Flurry, grow even more lovely here. Plus, those squishy, adorable little punies that live in that tree are so nice to me. But I suppose if I stay here too long, I'll begin to crave hustle and bustle before long. Oh my, it's happening even as I speak. Already I feel the need for drama. That moment of exhilaration when the spotlight shines down on the stage on me. Surely I was born to be an actress for the ages. It's settled in. I shall rise again, but before I make my stage comeback, I simply must whip my body and mind into shape. I just have to put on some makeup and make my beauty even more beautiful. Wait a moment. No, it's gone. Gone, I tell you. I don't know why I made her Southern. She just looks like a Southern Belle to me. Flurry's the epitome of a Southern Belle. If we head straight in this direction, we'll see Flurry's place in no time. And this is that item I was talking about. It's another in coupon. Coin. I like coins. Sue me, I like coins. Anyway, there's another start piece back there, you can tell. And I hit it. Cool. I am more scared of the cleft. And that's a Dark Puff. It's basically a tiny, mean Thunderhead. Max HP 3, attack power 2, defense is 0. Sometimes it'll charge itself with electricity. Don't touch it when it does. Ouch. You know what it means. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, right? Shocking. After it charges itself, it'll totally zap you with lightning. Beat it as fast as you can. And it uses a mini Mario. A mini man. While it's up in the air, you can't hammer it, but you can jump on it. Attack power decreased by 2 though. Swap with Koops. With my Higher Plus, I deal 1, and then Koops will deal 2 for the death. I wanted to jump on it, but Koops can't kill it, so ooh, excuse me. Well, switching to Goombella was no use anyway. Shy Guy. Yes, for record, Shy Guys will only ever appear in the audience. But now, this is the first time we'll get to do something other than a tattle with Goombella. Just like our jump, she can do 2 and 2. And our first Merlee power upgrade of the game. Double our star points. 14 of them, baby. 14. And there's only 2 enemies in this area. You come up here. I don't remember which one it's on. On, what's the 6th, the 7th one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the 7th one, there is a P down, D up partner badge. You attack down, physical down, but defense is up. It drops the damage you deal and receive by 1. FP plus increases FP by 5. Damage dodge and Heart Finder we've been over already. I'm gonna hit sort for right now. Heart Finder is going to be going on once I get my next badge upgrade. Yeah, once I get my next level up. And if you hit... Right now you can see the pipe's low, and there's a arrow pad. Can't do anything on it. But if you hit the button... you increase it. And we get the start piece. And if you look to the side here, the Shine Sprite. This is one I always struggled with. Anyway, hit this, we get the Quake Hammer badge. Everyone on the ground will... It'll hurt everyone on the ground. It'll deal 2 damage, I believe, for everyone on the ground. 3 with 3 with other stuff, and it also flips stuff that does flip over, like Clefs will flip over, and Koopas will flip over. A great badge to have, honestly. It's just like the one in the other game, except instead of upgrading it by getting like Mega or Power Quake, you upgrade it by equipping more than one Quake Hammer. Get it straight away early on right here. It's great for battles against multiple enemies. If you wanted to save the that one with 4 piranha plants till you got it, you could end it with a Quake Hammer into a Power Shell with Koops. But as you can see, with enough stylish moves, my star power is back up. Nothing in those trees still, and there's a star piece in this one. But look, there in the distance. That's what I was telling you about. Flurry's place. Black. Well, mind blanked for a second there. There's this baby. Heal for 7 coins. Goombella does heal as well. I'm gonna pull her back out. Come through here. Hit. Can you hit this tree? I know there's a tree here. You cannot hit it. No. There's no tree you can hit there. There is one there. That one you can hit. Nothing right here. There's a star piece right here. There's 2 star pieces right here. I knew there was something. Let me go through the pipe. And on towards Madame Flurry's. Excuse me. Maybe she isn't here. I wonder if she went for a walk in the woods. Huh. Well, let's see. If our Southern Belle... Madame Flurry, hello. If you're here, say something. Eek! No, out of the question. You mustn't come in here. Madame Flurry, are you there? Is that you? What are you doing? Oh, wait a moment. Those darling squishy little footsteps. Is that you, Punio? Oh, it's been an age since I last saw you, you poor dears. There's something you need. Well, the thing is, we have a problem that only you can help us with, ma'am. The Great Tree's entry hole is blocked. There's this stupid door we can't seem to open, and my puny friends are inside, and they're in a pickle, and Mario needs these crystal stars. It's a train wreck, really, and if you can't find the secret entrance for us, we're done. Oh, is that all, dearie? You came all that way just for that? My adorable little Punio, you know I would do anything in my power to help you. However, immensurably, I am in a bit of a bind myself. I just cannot come out. What's the matter? It's somewhat embarrassing, but I never go out without my favorite necklace. I just can't find the blessed thing. I suspect I dropped it on my daily constitutional. I'd be simply scandalized if anyone saw me without it, so I shan't be going out. I absolutely must have that necklace to highlight my beauty, and that's that. Oh, I totally know how you feel. When I go out, I'm all about the accessories. Hey, wait a second, you lost your necklace? I'm having deja vu big time. I swear someone just said they found a necklace. What's that? Do speak up. You, whoever just spoke, do you have some clue as to my necklace's whereabouts? If you do, you must help me. Please be a dear. Find it and bring it back to me. If you could, then I'd be delighted to help my squishy little friend Punio. Don't worry, Madame Flurry. I'm sure Mario can find your necklace. Where it is, he's super. You can do it, right, Mario? Sure. Great, it's decided then. Let's go find it. I'm sorry to trouble you so. If you look in here, she has a bit of the woods. Just a block of dirt right there in her cabinet. And I find that very weird. She just has some dirt sitting in a cupboard.
Belton, I told you, blaming me for losing the sketch, and you had it.
Silence, you twit! Now's not the time to get hung up on stupid details. You must study this sketch.
Guh.
Wow, this Mario guy looks so manly. Check out that bushy mustache. How handsome. You know something, though, my lovelies. I swear I've seen this gentleman before. Ack, he's Mr. Mustache.
Yeah?
Ack, I don't believe this, Vivian. This is without a doubt all your fault. You'll be dealing out some strict punishment later, my dearie. Oh yes, I promise you that.
What? That's not fair. You're the one who had the...
Silence, you squirrel brain. Don't you cop that insolent attitude with me.
This is not fair.
And about that necklace, I was thinking of returning it to you, but no more. And since you caused this problem, you have to figure out how to find this Mario chump.
Good. And they're still back at the entrance. Yes. They have the necklace. It's back at the entrance with them. We had to backtrack all the way to go get it. And then come all the way back to give it to Flurry. And then go all the way back to the entrance to get the... and then go all the way back to the Great Tree. And it's only 4 screens. But as a kid, like, these enemies killed me and they respawned. They respawned when we went into Flurry's house. Because Flurry house is technically a different area. I feel it's very brutal. Especially because there's no heal block right outside the Great Tree. I'll be dodging these enemies as best I can. It's kind of hard for the pale piranhas. But I did it.
Well, if it is Mario. Shiny mustache or no, you can't be too bright if you came here looking for us. You know why? Because we're waiting for you.
Oh, that's them. They're the ones who had the... Wait a minute, what? You've been waiting for Mario? What's that supposed to mean, you weirdo?
Yeah, I have no quarrel with you, but I simply can't allow you to hunt for the crystal stars, and so I'll be taking that little map of yours just as soon as I deal with you.
Hey, what's your deal? How do you know about the map and the crystal stars? Have you been talking to the Princess Peach, or... Wait, what am I saying? The real question is, who the heck are you freaks?
Those who seek our names are often disappointed, but if you insist, we'll tell you. We are...
The 3
Shadow Beauties.
The 3 Shadow Beauties?
Vivian, you nincompoop! What are you babbling about? It's Shadow Sirens! I don't see 3 beauties. I see 2, and then there's you, and you're plug ugly.
Oh, alright, sis. I'm sorry. It's just you always call us lovelies, and...
It's just a figure of speech. Oh, you've got some fierce punishment coming your way.
Oh, gee whiz. I hate being punished.
That's for later, though. First, we have to deal with this Mario and his friends. Let's do it, my lovelies, or rather, my lovely and ugly Marilyn, Vivian. The might of the 3 Shadow Sirens will be more than enough to win the day.
Yes. Mini-boss time.
It's more unlucky that our sights are set on you. Well, unlucky for you, of course. Marilyn, Vivian, let's show them precisely what we can do.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sis. Yes, sis.
Put her first because she has more HP. I typically die in this fight just because I'm not prepared a whole lot. I am better off prepared than I normally am, and my TV's a bit loud in this fight for some reason. Turn down my volume. Anyway, That's Vivian. She's the youngest of the 3 Shadow Sirens. Max HP 10, attack power is 1, and defense is 0. She doesn't seem all that noteworthy. She is kind of cute, I guess. She might even be cuter than I am. I guess. What am I thinking about? What am I thinking? Ooh. Got a little crush going on. Boom! Anyway. Each of them has something they specialize in. Vivian's the more neutral all-around one, but she is a fire. Marilyn is the more bulky type that uses thunder. And Beldam is the more frail type that uses ice. That's Marilyn. She's a Shadow Siren, Beldam's younger sister. Max HP 12, attack 2, and defense is 0. She charges up her attacks occasionally. Says here she's the toughest of the sisters, so it might be best to defeat her first, huh? Other than that, she doesn't have any particularly outstanding characteristics. Eh.
Sorry, sis.
That's her dead. Beldam just charged. Yes. Not Beldam. Marilyn just charged. Beldam can decrease our attack while Marilyn can upgrade hers. They are all girls for record. That's Beldam. She's the oldest sister, the leader of the Shadow Sirens. Max HP 9, attack is 1, defense is 0, but her Blizzard attack has an attack of 2. She can make her partners big and make us tiny, and attacks with weird magic. The worst thing about her is that sinister snicker. She sounds so totally evil. I mean, she's just the sort of person you want to avoid like the plague, you know? I am not looking forward to this at all. I'm gonna defend.
Hit him, Marilyn, now!
Yeah. 6 damage. And Marilyn's dead. Oh, that would have turned the tide of battle too. Her attack power might be boosted, but she's dead. Even if I failed the action commands. This isn't the only time we will fight the Shadow Sirens, for record. They're recurring mini-bosses.
Heck!
I believe we have to tattle them each time. We might. But if they're not, I just mentioned it so you don't expect their things to pop up in the If you don't tattle them, don't expect their things to pop up in the bins because you'll have a chance to tattle them later.
Maybe we're just a touch overconfident. Marilyn, Vivian, you lumps, we would have one of you two pulled your weight. Both of you prepare for a world-class punishment session when we get home.
Yes, sis.
Anyway, we get the necklace.
That's Slayer's necklace. Yes, let's take it to her.
And now we can go back. Now I'm prepared to actually fight these things. I don't want to lose any health that I might have needed. And Koops is going to be much more helpful for all the fights than everyone else. Because I totally want double attack for this that I actually messed up. I didn't want to attack with her, but 6 attack. I'm going to show you what happens when you shell toss, even if you do it perfectly. Well, I guess it wasn't perfect, but It won't hurt even if you do it perfectly, so I'm going to Power Smash. I'm going to level up eventually anyway. If I do all these fights, I believe I'm definitely going to level up before I get back to flurries. So I'm not too concerned. Ooh, that's an item we haven't seen. It's a Power Punch. It'll increase the power of an ally, of you or an ally. It'll make you big like Marilyn did, basically, and increase your attack power for a certain amount of time. We're gonna level up the next fight. I want to show off for the next fight if I can. I'm gonna try and pause instead of keep going. Yes. I want to take off Pretty Lucky just for this and put on Quake Hammer just to show you. He struck first. Doesn't matter. This isn't the fight I want to show off. I'm gonna level up anyway. I want to show off the Quake Hammer into I'm gonna have to. Mario won't be able to survive an attack. I suck at this game sometimes. I say sometimes. I suck at this game all the time. I'm leveling up from this fight anyway, so I'll show off what Quake Hammer does. 3 damage to everyone. And Koops can't attack, so I'm just gonna appeal. 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 And that's the level up. We're gonna get badge points, obviously. Badge points. Boink. Sorry. And we're gonna go back into badges. I'm gonna keep on Quake Hammer for right now, put on Heart Finder. Right? Might as well. Nah. I'm gonna put back on Pretty Lucky. I don't have any need for it back on anymore now. Put back on Pretty Lucky is right here. Not Damage Dodge, Pretty Lucky. Damage Dodge is a decent badge too, but we don't need to fight these enemies. We already leveled up. I'm not too concerned with them. They're just gonna respawn anyway. And I'll fight him. Luigi's in the audience. He's supposed to be out saving the Waffle Kingdom. And I get an upgraded attack again. Totally useful right now. Heart Finder's already kicking in. If I was better at action commands, I probably would have just gotten coin finder or a flower finder. But
Oh, you delightful fella. You found my necklace. I'm beside myself truly, but you still mustn't see me. Please leave the necklace by the door and wait a moment. Oh, splendid, splendid. Oh my, oh so ravishing necklace. I'm awash in joy.
disco ball. Another bopping track.
Oh my word, Mario, isn't it? Are you our heroic little necklace hunter? Well, my. Aren't you a fine specimen of a man? Yes, indeed. I simply must thank you for your graciousness. Oh, but how to do it? Perhaps if I grab you and give you a little sugar. Here I come, handsome. Time to give you a proper thank you. Pucker up.
So the third partners in these games wanting to, like, you know, kiss and make out with Mario. And
Oh, Mario, you're just the cutest little thing I've ever laid eyes on. Oh, yes, you are, and that's that. So tell me, are you truly looking for the crystal stars? The very same crystal stars spoken of by all the lowlifes in Rogueport? A danger-filled search for beautiful jewels. How absolutely marvelous. And here I was thinking how frightfully bored I was. It's time for a change. And besides, I do declare that plus mustache of yours has me completely swooned. A man as manly as you must attract all sorts of trouble, and I want to keep you safe. So I dare say I'll be joining you on this little adventure. I'm assuming that's fine, Mario.
see, look, a bit of the ground right there. Yes, Flurry has joined our party, our third party member. Flurry's abilities: A primer. Press X and Flurry will exhale strong gusts of wind that can blow things away. If she blows in the direction of an enemy, she can make its head spin for a bit. Hold X down to make Flurry exhale continuously. Yes, we get Huff and Puff's mistress herself. She can also do a body slam in battles, squashing enemies with her stage presence. She can also aid Mario by using her Gale Force attack to blow enemies away. Yes. Big thing about her, as compared to Goombella and Koops, we're about to see. That's wonderful. That is wonderful. It's so nice that Flurry likes you, Mario. Really, it's great. And even more importantly, Flurry's chosen to join us. Let's go to the Great Tree. Yes, Flurry can do this, basically. She can blow stuff. She's great at blowing. Her attacks are... She's 15 health to start off. She does get more health. She gets 30 after double ranking 2. Body Slam is like, sort of like Sushi. That's not like Sushi. Sort of like, Spike's, like Lackluster's main attack in the last game. You have to line your cursor up, and then she will go where the cursor is. Gale Force, attack an enemy with the powerful gust of wind. It's like a Fright Jar, sort of, like Parakarry's Air Raid. Not Air Raid, kind of like Hurricane, actually. It'll knock enemies out of the battle, basically. It'll take enemies out of battle. It'll blow them away, and you don't get star points for them, though. Better on weak enemies, stronger on better ones, like Up and Away. A weird thing to get this early on, in my opinion. Anyway. Through. Her Feel Infield ability, though, also works on... it didn't respawn this time. It also works on enemies. I don't want to test it out down here, really, because I don't feel like fighting them. but it does work. It'll blow enemies across. You can blow other things like... Oh, Punio. It doesn't work on Punio. Punio's following you right now. It will eventually. But, we got an email. Let's read that email before we keep going. Take a little break. This is our lottery numbers, 0149. RDM Premiere Issue.
RDM Premiere Issue. Rogueport today, bringing you all the up-to-the-moment news as it happens. We now have details of yet another incident at the parlor in West Rogueport. Outraged by the high Piazza prices, Goomfrey, age 30, is expected to violently shaking the Piazza Changer, age 5, causing the Piazza Changer's alarm to sound, which led to the Piazza Changer ceasing to function for a brief period. The parlor was forced to close temporarily. The victim was quoted as saying,
I am a machine. No matter how hard I am shook, I feel no pain. End interview.
Shop Reporter Go! Get all the hottest shopping news about all the hottest shopping spots in the world. If Petalburg's your destination, you can't miss the shop that's been the talk of the town for the last 20 years. Nifty's Shop. The only one in the town. The friendly owner has long been thought to be the most eligible bachelor in town, but word is he's secretly in love with the girl at the inn. The wise and witty shopkeeper had this to say:
You only live once, so enjoy it while you can. Shop now at the good old Nifty Shop.
Cooking for rookies. Interested in cooking but don't know how to start? Try our chef's delicious suggestion. Today's yummy recipe: fried shrooms. Just season your mushrooms, saute them up, and they're ready for the dinner table. Editor's note: we hope you enjoyed RDM's premiere issue, as you can look forward to future editions coming your way soon, published by the Rogueport Restoration Committee. Forget what RDM is. It is in here, the Rogueport Direct Mail Service. You'll be getting those emails about the goings on and stuff. Just a little bit of flavor and extra side content in the game from them occasionally. If we go here as well, I forgot to show it off earlier. This is the recipes you get. There's 57 of them. I have 2 of them, obviously. The Koopa tea, fresh juice, and the fried shrooms. I still have all these items on me. Catalog's filling up, though. 22 out of 124. Badges filling up, too. 19 out of 85. And crystal stars. Like I said, me and my brothers, I know which each one is off of the top of my head now. Now that I know which one's the diamond star. We used to spin it around, and that would be what we were. Like, this is the last one, so we would be something to do with the last one. I'm not going to spoil it, just in case anyone hasn't really known it. This is the green one, the emerald one, obviously. Bogley Woods, though, you can see the maps coming in, though. Nice map coming in. I just wanted to show all that off, really. Just a little bit. A little bit of extra stuff on the side. Back to the story, though. Yes, we go back up here, though. And invisible thingy. Secret entrance. That's the secret entrance. We can finally get inside. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Aren't punies just the most precious little things? Mario, I feel I must ask, do you know that I used to be a rather famous actress? I was a diva of the stage. I was known as Madame Flurry the world over. But the filthy air outside the spotlight repelled me, so I came to the woods. And soon enough, I glimpsed the beauty of these punies and the pure little hearts. It reminds me of my own innocence as an actress, and that made me realize I shall ever love the stage. I must feel the spotlight shine on me again. I must. As you can see, these dear little punies help me find my true self. That's why I must help them however I can before I go on my own adventures. Mario, can you hear me? Oh, red to green. Check it out. I was able to open it from the inside. Come on over here. The time has come for me to repay my debt to the punies. Come along, Mario. Yes. Unfortunately, Goombella will be taking your spot. Right. Hurry up, go inside. Alright. Come on. Let's go. Through the pink door.
Yes, we are inside the Great Tree. This is the dungeon of the game. The crystal star will be in here. As it shows on... I'm not pulling it back up. As it shows on the map. Weird. Normally everyone's right here. What the hey? Hey, Elder, everybody, come out. Hello? Whoa. That was the card. That was my HDMI card for record. Not my HDMI card, my, I don't know if it was... I don't think it was my capture card. I think it was my, AV to HDMI converter.
Hey? Whack.
Who are you guys? How'd you get in here? Whoa, dude, isn't he that Mario guy?
What? He is. We better get him then.
But dude, Lorcum told us to tell him immediately if we found Mario, remember?
You idiot, use your head. If we capture him, we'll get all the credit, man. Duh.
Oh, yeah, right on. Let's rock this jump.
A 1, 2, 3, break.
Yes, these are the X-Knots. That's what they're called. Okay. I'm gonna deal with the one in the back because he has an item, not a badge. X-Knot. That's an X-Knot. It says here it's classified as an enemy combatant. That description stinks. You think it means they're just low-level foot soldiers? Max HP is 4, attack is 3, defense is 0. They drink these potions that make them all big and burly, then they attack. One's easy, but if there's 2 or more, better watch out. Use special moves and items. Ow. And he has that HP plus badge, so he gets plus 5 health. Ow. I tried super guarding, basically. Anyway, though, this is the main enemies you'll find in this place. Without that Power Plus badge, you will have to deal both hits or an upgrade for your partner. You have to deal both hits to them. So, good luck if you don't have either one of those right now. But, otherwise, they're gonna be easy enough to take out to you sort of want to turn to a turn. Anyway, crud, that stung, man. Dude, maybe reporting back to Lord Crump isn't such a bad idea after all. And that light turns red. Pretty slick work handling those guys, Mario. Seriously, way to go. But the question remains, where did everybody go? What could possibly make everyone leave? Finally, somebody shows up. What are you doing back there? Come out for Pete's sake. I found us a powerful ally.
He's huge. Are you sure a huge mustachioed man won't try to eat us?
Huh? Hey, who's that? Who else is back there? A bunch of them.
He's massive and like him to crush a stranger nest stash. It scares me so early.
Now don't worry, everyone. This is Mario, and he's our friend. He's here to help. All those bad guys, Mario will stop every one of them, just like the last goons. Is this it? There are so few. Well, we'll have to make do. Let me formally introduce Mario.
Wait!
I don't really know this burly fellow is our ally. He might be one of them.
Juniper, what are you saying? He's not one of them. Listen, we can all fight alongside Mario and chase these goons out of here. We can take back our tree. We can take back our homes.
Huh. Big bad puny, listen to yourself. Trying to sound all important like you have no idea the kind of troubles we went through while you were gone.
What? What are you talking about, What are you talking about, Peanut? And why are there so few of you here anyway? What's happened to everyone?
Well, they've been captured by the goons. By the goons, the elder, everybody, including your sister.
What? Petunia? Tell me it isn't so.
It's so, alright. She was taken off somewhere with the rest of them. They said it was because we wouldn't tell them where to find some crystal thing. We told them we never heard of it.
Oh, poor Petunia. Well, that's absolutely tears it. We've all got to go looking for them right away.
What do you think, Punio? You can't do anything to those giant goons. Besides, they aren't alone. The cursed Jabby tribe is in league with them. They're hoping to make this tree their own once we've all been driven from it. This is it for us, the end. And adding this hairy old man to our ranks won't help a bit.
How can you say that? You can't know that. We have to try. Don't you see? Think about it. If we don't get all together, how we can take care of any stupid jabbies? So who's with me, huh? Come on, everyone. Let's pool our strength.
Huh? Punio. You'll have to convince me because I think you're nuts.
What's that supposed to mean?
Tell you what, you and Mr. Mustache there can get the revolution started. If you can free our friends that you got locked up somewhere in the trees somewhere, then I'll join your little crusade. Ha! Like that'll ever happen, please.
Fine, we'll show you. Right, well, right. Well, excuse me. Right, Mario, right. Come on, follow me to glory, then let's go help them. Yes, they go back, unfortunately. That's Peanut part of the Punies. He is sure big for a puny. Too bad his head is big too. Anyway, though, heal. This. And yes, time to go save the friends so that we can prove to Puniper we can do this. Puniper, we can kick some ass. Sorry. I don't know if you can tell it's starting to get congested a little bit there. Huh. A 9. But yeah, I just had to blow my nose real quick. Drink some water too for my conversation. Anyway. Power punch in here. X not right here. Boing, boink. A new enemy? That's Yux. It says here that it's a creature created by the X-Naut Labs. In the X-Naut Labs, max HP 3, attack power 2, defense is 0. According to this, attacks and items won't affect it if it has a mini Yux around it. So if any mini Yux appear, take those out first. Duh. Yes, after every turn, a mini Yux will appear. And it performs a protective barrier around it. That's a mini Yux, a creature made to protect a Yux. It can split into 2. Max HP 1, attack is 0, defense is also 0. These twerps are the reason you sometimes can't do any damage to the main Yux. They're a pain, but you have to beat them before the Yux. Flurry is pretty effective. Yes, because Flurry can blow them all away at once. If there's 4, he can have a max of 4 of those around him, 1 in each direction. I recommend, if you haven't upgraded Goombella and not the Power Plus, have Mario attack the mini Yux and then have Goombella hit the Yux so that it's only 1 turn. These Yuxes only form 1 at a time. Only form 1 mini Yux 1 at a time. So it's not going to be that hard to get everything. I want to pull back up that start piece list just to make sure I have the ones in the tree down. First one's there, the next one's there. Alright. You can hear something is attacking, it's the Yux. Yuxes attack from long range. I'm gonna kill the Yuxes off first. Just because they're annoying to deal with if you leave them on stage for too long. It's annoying that he has 9 health, but I don't want to waste the FP right now. I probably could get away with it, but I've been trying to super guard for record, which is why they've been hitting me. It's also I have the Heart Finder badge on, so I can do it more often. But anyway, up the pipe.
Man, this is brutal. How much longer till we find those stupid crystal star? Not even those puny punies we captured know anything about it, and they live here. After all this pointless searching, I'm thinking we're looking in the wrong place. Ouch.
Who's that?
Elder.
That you? You're looking well.
Why are you so calm, Elder? You're trapped, and this is our daring rescue of you.
Oh, rescuing, is it? Well, thanks, I suppose. Those are quite exciting. But I think you ought to help the other punies before you rescue me.
Oh, where are the others?
Well, let me think. Where was I? Yes, right. Your question. The rest of the puny is unfortunately locked away in the other cell. How do I tell you? Those uncouth vile goons.
Big brother?
Is that my punio? For the elderly, no, I'm not.
You'll just keep going. She'll just keep going. I mean, the Great Elder, the puny Great Elder is a female.
I mean, Petunia, thank heavens. You're here, you're safe. I knew you'd come for me, Punio. I just knew it. Of course I would, dear sister. I brought us a mighty ally. Look at him. We're gonna get you out of here right away, I swear. You just hold on tight a second. Okay. Mario, listen. We gotta find that cell here. We're going nowhere.
There's also a crud load of punies in there, and if you want, you can come in here and get in the cell. There's a lot of punies in here. Anyway.
Big brother, you came.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Anyway, keep going into this room, and
Oh, well. Is this a treat? We must stop meeting like this, don't you think? Hey, stop right there, missy. You're that thieving girl we saw before. What are you doing here? Well, anyway, I heard there were nice badges to be found here, so I came looking. Only problem is, I've been running into more trouble than I expected. Mwah. But who cares about that, lovely? To see you again. Lovely to see you again. Ew, not another smooch. Who do you think you are, you total floozy? The precious crystal star you're looking for is near the bottom of this tree. Good luck finding it before the others. Take care, my handsome stash superstar. Let's get together again soon. I can't believe that girl. Ugh, I can't stand her.
My aching. Hey, you. You're the dirtbag who hit me from behind, aren't you? Yeah, real face, scum.
You fight dirty, you get dirty. I'll be doing the dirty.
I forgot his voice already, and it was like 5 minutes ago. Yeah, it's only 1x not though. Dead. Not that hard to fight. And he drops the red key though. Opens the door to the red cell. And Miss Miles left one chest unopened, so might as well get the Ultra Shroom. I don't want the Slow Shroom. I'm gonna keep the Ultra Shroom. You look in here, there's a rusty old map, some X-Naut logos, and back in here, we got the red cell key. Might as well open the door to the red cell.
Elder, we're back. We're here to rescue you.
Foolish child! Puny, I'll sit down this instant and keep your mouth shut.
Huh? What? Why? What did I do?
Listen, Elder, I don't know why you're mad, but we came here to help you.
Stop your mumbling. You and mind your elders, you will. How could you abandon your poor sister and run off like that? Absolutely shameful.
But Elder, I just want to find help to help rescue you.
Oh, stop with the whining. You never interrupt an elder mid-lecture. Never. You wonder why the other punies call you a doofus sometimes? That's why. And your time to be a doofus is over because you have to lead our puny tribe one day. That day is not far off, and that's why you need to listen. Now, first of all,
Several hours later.
or else you got that? And from now on, you got to get your act together, Punio.
Yes, Elder. Yes, I understand.
But I only answer once. But say, by the way, why are you here anyway?
I was just telling you we came to rescue everyone. We started with you, Elder.
Oh, is that so? Well, good. In that case, get me out of here already. Craminy.
This tail is cold, which isn't good for the old back.
Then there's this damp stench.
Well, there she goes. Enough standing around. Just you wait, Petunia. I'll be right back for you. Okay, big brother. I'll be waiting. Right, I didn't think I checked them before. I don't remember if I did. Alright, and we can just jump straight off. We don't need Punio following us for this bit. I don't think so. Typically, you have to go the long way around every time you want to. Yes, you don't have to worry about Punio. He'll teleport.
Well, if it is a Punio,
You heard me. I can't say I expect you to manage to rescue the Elder. I told you I could do it.
don't get a swell head. That doesn't mean I'll accept you as our leader. And it definitely doesn't mean I'll completely trust that mustache guy either. For starters, you still haven't rescued the other punies yet, and I'm not lifting an attendance on it until you do.
You stubborn mule. Deplorable. How dare you talk like that, knowing what we're up against. We must stand together now. We must take back our tree. Don't you understand that?
But Elder,
Shut up, you trap puniper. And mind me, you hear? And you will help Mustachio here. What do you say your name was again? It was Marty, right? Wasn't it?
It's Mario. He's Mario. I mean, jeez, he's world famous. Come on.
Yes, you simmer down, and everyone else help Martio clear out our tree.
alright, Elder, whatever you say. I'm not heartless or anything. I'll tell you the truth. I'm worried about Petunia too. And you're right. We have no choice. We must fight. Right, everybody?
There you go, my punies. That's the spirit.
10 punies joined my party. Thanks, you guys. Hey, if you're done rallying everyone, I have a question. We're looking for this crystal star thingamajig. Ever heard of it?
A crystal star, eh? Yes, perhaps. Hidden down at the bottom of this tree is a funny colored stone. But what do we do with it? Oh, right. Guard it from evil and give it to a pure heart. That's what generations of elders have been taught. Might be that crystal star. Marty or Martio. I've been thinking you better get it before those goons do. I don't quite see how just yet, but I bet it's connected to us getting our tree back. You got all that, Martio? Crystal star, bottom part of the tree. Go do it. Oh, hold your horses. I forgot something. Before you can get that crystal star, you must save all of the captured punies. Yep, you'll never get to that gem without the help of the punies. Not a chance. So here, you better take this. It's the puny orb. This is a symbol of our leader. If you place this in a pedestal, you'll see around the tree, the punies will gather. Just remember to take the orb with you when you're done using it. Because, well, if you don't, everyone will just kind of hang out and stare at the orb. Alright, guys, let's go rescue everybody. Oh, and one more thing. So sorry. I've been awfully forgetful of late. Now then, where was I? Alright, on your way to the Crystal Star. If you lose any of the punies and have a hard time finding them, just come see me.
What I'll do is I'll give a whistle to call him back here. You got all that? Yes. So now, I'll fully heal first. Now, if we have 11 punies following us, Punio included. If we lose any of them, we can go back to the Elder, and all the punies that we have freed will come with us. Will come back. We can put the puny orb in here though, into the pedestal, and all the punies will gather around it. And this, if we put it in here, we will get this. If we leave the orb, though, oh look, a new pipe! Come on, let's jump in. If we leave though, the punies will stay. And if we leave the area, we'll lose all the punies. So we have to take the puny out and they'll follow us. Punies will get scared by enemies, as we'll see in this area. They will run. They will get frightened by certain enemies, especially piters. So if you just run by them or like into them, they will come back and join your party again. So you don't necessarily lose them all, but yeah. Anyway, hit this button, and the door opens back up to in here. And if we hit this button, all the punies will stay here. We'll swap over to Flurry. If you see down here, it gets bubbly. And there's a Shine Sprite. There's a Thunder Rage. I'm gonna get rid of the Power Punch. I don't really need it. You can wait later on and come back for it. You will be coming back to this area later on. Not for the story, but for other stuff. Anyway, you can blow the punies into it and they'll start bubbling, and then keep blowing and it'll go across. Then you can jump across and walk by the punies again. And there's a pedestal on this side if we need to bring them back. Which obviously we will at one point, because they put a pedestal on that side. Anyway, you cannot just jump off the ledge. The punies won't follow you. You have to walk around. Unfortunately, there's a piter here. Kill this one. I thought they only had 3 health. I must be mistaken. That's a piter. Ick, they gross me out. Max HP is 5, attack is 2, and defense is 0. Ew. Besides its normal attacks, it might spit out 3 web wads at you consecutively. You better have good timing if you want to guard against its attacks. It also says here that the punies can't stand piters, so I'm not the only one. Just the sight of these things makes punies flee in terror. I didn't know how they feel. Yes, it'll shoot rocks out at you. And this is going to kill it, actually. If I hit the action command and it's doing that thing again. I didn't realize it would do 5 without it. Huh. Cool. Neat. Oh. Sorry, got something in my eye. Anyway, if we hit Flurry right here, you see we only have 8 out of 11. I'm gonna come back for these guys. I didn't know if any of them got scared all the way over here. I just had to go check, just to make sure. I'm gonna knock these guys to the floor if I can. Anyway, they do not follow us on the plane, but if we plane across the room to another platform, we can plane across the room to a Shine Sprite. And we can get back up. We can go back up real quick. grab these 6. Then down to find the 3 we're missing. Back here as well, there's nothing. I thought there was a shine sprite. There's a start piece. I mean... Dun, dun, dun. Kill the one I can kill. It's a good chance to show off Flurry's in battle right now. It's a good chance to show off her body slam ability. Line up the cursors, put it in the cursor. Boom. Her stage presence. She's one of those that she can hit enemies anywhere they are too. So she's great for flying enemies too in these piters. Ugh. Sorry, my eye. Ugh. Got the last ones. Oh. I don't have Quake Hammer on. I was debating which one's more difficult to deal with. I probably could have just Earth Tremored, but... I'm just gonna Power Smash him. So that no matter which one I target next turn, Mario can kill it. I missed. It doesn't matter anyway, but... Stylish. Da, 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 da. 12 star points though. Star points do add up when you get into fights like that. Star points add up a lot. What was that? My stream just cut out and reset. Sorry about that for anyone. My recording didn't. So for playbacks, in case you're wondering what happened, my stream apparently just cut out and went back online. Mario, did you see that? That was a jabby. Based on what Peanut said, they're helping the intruders to try and seize the tree. Our tribes have been enemies for a long time now. Every time we meet, we fight a lot. But I used to get along with Jabble. He's one of the Jabby tribe. I wonder if Jabble is even my enemy now. Yes, Jabble's a Jabby. If we come down here, in one of these bushes, there's a star piece. That one. You do have to shake the bush, but there's a star piece. There's a save point as well. And probably my favorite room in the whole tree. The shop. 3 coins for 1 mushroom. Pinnacle right here. Boom. HP drain. We come across that one before. Ice storm. It blows a cold wind and freezes all enemies. It's like a sleepy sheep but with freezing. Mystery. We've already come across one of these before. Mr. Mini. An enemy's used this on us before. It shrinks us. Reduces attack power by 2. And
Howdy do daddy.
Howdy do da day, bud. Welcome to Pugnant Shop. What can I do you for? So we're gonna sell. I don't want this Thunder Rage, honestly. No, I'll actually keep it. No, I'll actually keep it. Get rid of this gradual syrup. Don't need that. Sleepy Sheep's only for 4 here as compared to the 10 if you really want to save. What else do I want? 43 for a Livestream though. That's expensive compared to the 20 or 25 before. Have enough healing items, so that. And I don't want it to sell. I want to store a Ian coupon. Welcome, Jaden. Long time no see. And an Ultra Shroom. For record, I know. For record, if you look, it says I've been streaming for 3 minutes. I haven't. I've been streaming for like 2 hours, maybe 3 now. It just had a little bit of a internet flash thing with it, and I've been recording the whole time though, so you can watch it on the playback. Anyway, though, we're gonna get.
Hey, it's Dabble. Why are you hiding back there? Oh, Jabby, not good, not good. That little fella's gonna get mixed up in my stock. But I suppose I can't go disciplining him. He's still just a kid after all. What a precious little thing. He hasn't done anything wrong. Mario, we must simply go easy on the poor guy.
Okay, we'll leave him be.
Oh, what ails you, my little pudding pie? He seems so lonely, doesn't he, Mario? Why, he looks like I do when I step into the spotlight and then forget my very first line. Oh, hold up now. You know what? I believe he might wish to join us. The young Jabby silently nodded his head. It appears you have a new ally.
Yes, I heard the rumors from Madame Flurry to them Jabbies.
Yeah, the world is out. Mario can win over the hearts of anyone and everyone. I'll tell you, as a people person and a salesman, it makes me a little bit more jealous.
It's my favorite character in the whole game, Jabble. Jabble the Jabby. He's my favorite character in the whole game. I love my little Jabble friend. Flurry, because she's the only one damaged. And sorry, Flurry, but Goombella back out. How have you been, though, Jaden? Long time no see. Got my Jabble. Got Jabble the Jabby. Jabby the Jabble. And then let's go back into this room now. Oh, you're always welcome. I always forget which room is the 10 and which one's the 100. One of these is a lot more Jabbies than the other one. This is the one you want to come into first.
Everyone, it's the Jabbies. It's a 10 Jabby squadron. Let's get them. Come on, Mario.
Yeah, get them. Yeah, get them. Whoa, Nelly. I have no clue if you can actually do it or if this is just a cutscene waiting to play out. Get him, Jabble. Jabble, no! No!
Oh, that was not good. They walked all over us. We have to regroup and try again.
I guess we do have to do something.
I can't believe we lost. We definitely beat them next time, though, right?
Flurry typically can help. Sure, let's get her. There we go, that'll help.
Man, we did it. We defeated every last Jabby here. Now, we have to destroy the Jabby Hive Fortress. Yeah! Everyone go!
Thank God that sound wasn't getting annoying. You've been learning the TOK 80% route? Congrats! It's a very long route, isn't it? Wee. Come in here. A blue key. Ooh. Yes, with this key we should be able to open the cell and my people are locked in. Hurry, we have to free my sister and the others. There's nothing else down here. I thought there was, but... Don't remember that. You don't need to right now. You need to remember where it is. You don't need to remember that.
This is... And they'll never come back. And that's that. And what's gonna happen to us?
And, hey, by the way, what's that thing you've been holding on to so tightly?
It's a mushroom.
Oh, not to be, rude, but it looks all dried and wrinkly and gross.
Yeah, I know. I picked it so I could give it to my brother to eat. But then I got captured and stuck in here, and after a few days, it dried out.
Oh, really? Great story. Anyway, don't worry so much. All of my complaining aside, I'm sure Puny will return. I've been meaning to get back to do an actual run of the game, but God, it's just so long and so daunting of a run. I have to go through this one. Don't worry about the rest of it. We'll come back to it later. Oh, we had Jabble in the front. Look at my boy Jabble. I love Jabble. He's such an adorable character. He's such an interesting addition to the game, too. Dun, dun, dun. Anyway, put this back in. We need the Punies to come with us. The Jabble also goes around it for some reason. Back up this way. Through this pipe. Up this pipe. Through this pipe. Through a lot of pipes.
Petunia, I'm back. We brought the key. We're opening the cell right now.
I don't really feel like it. No, I'm just gonna have to use Flurry again anyway.
Punies!
Punies are so adorable. They're so lovable and squishable. If I could get one plush from this game, I'd want a Puny plushie. They probably do exist out there. I just haven't found one. I just haven't looked for one.
Big brother! Little Petuni. Are you alright? You're not hurt, are you? Nope, I'm fine. Thank heavens. Hey, big brother, I have something for you. I meant to give it to you sooner, but... Mushrooms are your favorite, aren't they, big brother? But, well, this one got kind of dried out.
Oh, nasty.
Oh, nasty. Big brother? It was icky, wasn't it? I'm sorry. No, not... After all, delicious, yep. Very yummy. Big brother, you okay? Give me a hug, Petuni. Hey, quit it, Punio. Come on, don't get all mushy. Everyone's staring. Well, if it was just a really sweet gesture, that's all. It was nothing.
Anyway, we now have the 190 Punies join our screen. We get 101. 101 Punations. Plus a Jabble. Plus one little Jabble. Yes, now we have 101 of these guys to keep track of. And no, we can't just jump off the edge, because then we'll have to get the Elder to shout for them all back, and that's just an extra cutscene. For record, Jaden, you missed it earlier. I said it. I have fully uploaded the whole Paper Mario 64 series streams. I've uploaded all of them onto YouTube. If you want to watch. If anyone wanted to go back and rewatch them. I will be doing the same with these. I also can't get my copy of Poke Park to work again, so I'm going to be switching up the game I'm playing. Instead of doing a POC in Poke Park, I'm going to be continuing my one in Mario 64 that I stopped in my playthrough of it on my YouTube. So I'm gonna pick up on where I left off on 3. I'm gonna pick up where I left off on it. I'm going to be picking up where I left on it tomorrow, and I'm going to be continuing it. But yeah, I chose to keep going with my Mario 64 one just because I felt a sense of I felt better knowing all my Paper Mario 64 streams are together in one place. But jump up, and we get the damage dodge plus badge from there. We have one more Pyre we need to defeat. Alright though, Jaden. You have a good night. Hope you sleep good. I'm using Lightning Rage on all of these because I'm lazy. I hope you have fun though, Jaden. And all 101 are back. And now we can come into the only room we haven't been into yet so far. The 100 Jabby Brigade. Giant 5x20 rectangle of Jabbies. Everyone, it's the Jabbies. It's 100 Jabby Squadron. Charge, Mario. Yep, get Flurry out again because it's the easiest thing to do, to just blow them away. Just blow a bunch of them. I think we got it at this point. Patoonie's still in there. It's kind of hard to tell. At a certain point when you see them all just like, running after certain ones. Whoa, we beat them. We KO'd every last Jabby here. Well, let's destroy the Jabby High Fortress. Everyone's going in. You can even see Jabble somewhere in there. Yo, Pug. Welcome. Been a while, man. It must feel great though. You just got off of work. Work is the worst. That took a long time to load. Now it's my chance to test. I don't remember if Flurry's body slam works against them or not. No, it doesn't. Eh. I don't need this. Lurking for a while, but you're here? Eh, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you're a lurker or not. I appreciate you coming out anyway. Either way. Gonna level up soon. Put it right back into badge points. Can't really do anything there. There's a marker, but we can get into a fight. I'm gonna level up for this anyway, so I'm gonna try Earth Tremoring. I know I did it once already, and I failed a second time. I already got him dead, but messed up the last one. It doesn't matter, but I messed up the last one. Either way, it's a perfect level up. 12. And badge points again. Get the coins. Where's the other one? It's in here. There's another star piece behind this pipe. That's where it is. Alright. And behind that pipe and... Huh. Anyway, we got another badge upgrade. Sort. Oh, Quake Hammer, close call. Quake Hammer is a fun badge. Anyway, this looks like a... This looks fun. Look, there's even hearts at the bottom of it. Aw. Puny orb. Oh. Oh. Uh-huh. What just happened?
Man, you guys are dead. It's a brilliant little trap, huh? And boy, did you bite on it. Well, I saw you sticking that silly stone on the pedestal, so I made a fake one. Awesome. I knew it was great, but seeing you fall for it really gives me a warm fuzzy. Talk about complete idiots. You guys are so dumb it hurts. Anyway, with you fools out of the picture, I can take my time hunting that crystal star.
Mario, what do we do? We have to find a way out of here, but what can we do? I'm actually going to leave that there. This is a good Mario. We had to do something. Mario, think of something. I'm counting on you. Let's go down this pipe ourselves. And there's a star piece back here. And look, sun, moon, puny star. Where have we seen that before? Hey, check these out. I swear I've seen these decorated columns before. What did I just say? They're in the professor's house. But anyway, hit this. Huh? Did you just feel that crazy shaking? What in the world was that? Anyway. Nothing in there. Eh. Come up. Back through here. This is the room with 100 Jabby Squadron. If we go back across now, you remember those pillars from before? I told you not to remember the pattern, not to remember where the picture was. Come back across. You could jump across those blocks. I just don't want to risk falling down and having to go back up through the pipe. If we go back through this room, though, to the 10 Jabby Squadron room. And come down here. There's buttons. We hit a black switch and white switches appeared. I hit it too much. Sun, moon. Puny star. Excuse me. We get in here and we will be introduced to the super boots. Yes, our first boot upgrade. In the previous game we got a hammer upgrade in chapter 2. In this one we get a boot upgrade in chapter 2.
Hey there, I'm Toadette. Congratulations on getting the super boots. These cool kicks power up jump attacks. And you'll be able to use a new technique, so let's practice it, okay? If you press A at the right moment when jumping, you'll do a spin jump. Timing is everything. Press A in mid-jump. Do ground pound. Wow, that was perfect. You're a natural. Want to try again?
Nope, I got it.
Okay, that's super. If you look like it looks like you mastered the spin jump. You can smash through spots like this with your spin jump.
Yes. We can now break those boards we've been seeing.
That's it. You got it. You can use the spin jump in battle too. Give it a try.
Well, I hope I'll see you again. Yes. Like in the other games, now we can spin jump, like with the boot upgrade before. It will also do flip panels for us. We have access to all of them now. There's a lot around the game. I won't be getting all of them at least before the boss fight. I'm going to try and get through the ones that I know are in the tree. I know there's one back in Flurry's house that's annoying that we have to go get. There's only 2 in the tree. One's in the blue cell, and one is in the panel under a panel in that first room we came into with the that very after the entrance, that very first room. Anyway, jump across these. There's Shine Sprite. Don't fall yet. Right? Aha. Did jump over one. Get the charge badge. Anyway, we have to fall down here because if we don't, there's no way out. Anyway, there's nothing behind the pipe. Nah, can't get back there. Anyway, and the pipe is large so that we can't go down there normally. We can't skip down here beforehand. There's nothing down here for us, really, so I don't get why they wouldn't let us go down there, but... Anyway, we have the spin jump now. I don't want to have to go all the way back to the blue room, to those other rooms, so we'll get them later. I believe, yes, we have 5 shine sprites. I was about to say 6 of them, but no, that's star pieces we have 6 of. What is... Let me look at the shine sprites list. Just so I know if I have all of them. There is one more later on. So there is another shine sprite later on. We can break that now, but there's no point right now. In a minute there will be, but right now, no need. No need to, at least. There's a point, but no need. We'll be coming back later. Anyway, we left that in so that when we came in here, we can break this. You did it! Yes! Yes! Now we can get out of here! And we can use Flurry to blow them. Blow them. Let's take the Peony Ore out, put it back in. We have to get all of them out. This is what it normally devolves into, 1 or 2 left. Come on. There we go. Grab the Puny Orb, come down here, grab them all. Head up the pipe. And we can leave. No, we can't. Some of them got stuck. Really? Leave with it saying 101 out of 101 and they will all follow you. But blow them down here. Head into this pipe. Something that is different about the super boots. If you first struck an enemy with them, you do a special attack. You can do a special attack with them now. Also, we're doing 6 damage with our jumps. Because I have Power Plus on. Oh, I missed at the last second. Dun, 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 dun. Hearts. Come over here. Come down here. He still struck me somehow. Ow. If you Earth Tremor and they have a Mini X up, they won't take damage. Be careful. It's the first one we come across that gets 2, though. not that hard to deal with these, but as you can tell, they just got annoying. Because I let it get 2, and I had to waste a turn taking care of both of them, and... yeah, they get annoying fast. I believe there's another star piece in a bush down here. I am mistaken? Okay. There's one coming up in a room. It's in a bush. It's not this one. Anyway, down this pipe. I know which room it is now that I'm looked at it. We jump across here. Have to leave the peonies behind for a second. We can go up. Can we press this? Yes. We press it. Hit. Yes. We press it, hit X. I was thinking what's in the other pipe, but the other pipe's the way we need to continue. Anyway, flood the room a little bit. I feel like I missed an item that was down there, but I know there's one down here. Shrink Snow. And a dizzy dial back there. Anyway, we get our peonies back. We're gonna lose them real quick, so I can jump over here. $101 out of 101. If you look, that number had 100 on it, right? It's 100. Get my peonies back. It's 101. So, get the peony orb in there.
What's... oh no, what's happening?
It just broke the ground. So that's how you get to this room. Let's remove the peony orb. Swap to Gumbella, doesn't matter, all of them are fully healed. Get a mushroom. Save my progress.
Let me see. That thing's gotta be around here somewheres. But, what's that? Whoa, sounds like a mob. Better clear out.
It's that room Crump was in. Crystal star in here? In here? Is it in here? In here? Yeah, no. We circle around everybody. Get a circle going. They're all on here. I'll put the puny orb on. The crystal star. And we didn't even need to fight a boss for it. Wow. I can't believe our luck. I mean, it's just right there. What could possibly go wrong?
Wow, Mario, check it out. The crystal star. Score.
I just had to say what could possibly go wrong.
Hey, you. I see you, jerk. Mario, it's that weasel.
Man, am I lucky or what? Or am I just good? Oh, you say you need a crystal star, Lord Crump? Boom! Falls right in my lap. Still, this is humiliating. You shouldn't have been able to escape that cell. So, for insulting my awesome trap, I'm gonna repay you with a little present. Know what it is? Oh, just a little something I call a remote time bomb detonator. I'm gonna use this to bury you in those squirmy punies and rubble. Sound fun? Well, enjoy your final minutes inside this dank old tree. And with that, pow, I'm gone.
He has 300 seconds to leave. It's 5 minutes. And the timer starts when he goes. This is so not cool. We gotta get out of here right now. Don't forget the punies. You can't actually forget the punies. You don't need them anymore. I don't think you do. You might. Anyway. Thing is, though, the timer continues in battle. It's too much time to go back the long way around, plus you can't. Start piece in that bush. I knew there was one in one of them. Anyway, this is the room right before the Jabby fights. Now's your chance to go get items or heal up. You do not need the punies anymore after this point, so I was mistaken. You can let them run away. You don't need to worry about it. They will all get there after. Plus, you have Jabble. Jabble's with me right now still. The main colored ones aren't, but Jabble's with me. My main man, Jabs. And I'm sorry. I didn't jump. Oops. You don't really need to worry about it. But like I was saying, this is the last stand you have before going there. It took me about not even half the time. About 2 minutes to get here.
You won't be going any further this way.
What? Are you nuts? Move it, you old geezer.
What? Did you just call me an old geezer? When did you get off talking like that? You got no respect, Brett. Don't you think my age has anything to do with my might? Even if it kills me, I won't let you through. I'm ready. Elder power, activate.
Whoa, what's your problem, Grandma? You got an ear here tickling your brain or what?
Oh, what the ouch. Can't take another... Oh. What a time for my stupid back to start acting up.
Oh, you hot-headed old coot, you dare defy me? I can shine my boots with you.
Stop right there, jerk.
Hmm.
You aren't going anywhere, Mr. Stinker. Now give us the crystal star and drive your sorry self out of the street forever.
You guys are nuts, you know that? Oh well, I guess I better shut off this timer.
2 minutes left.
Okay, you pest one pummeling coming up with extra fists, metal fists, that is.
Yes, it's not a fight like we had before. With him.
Awaken Magnus von Grapple. Time for a technological thrashing. Enjoy.
We get a fight with Magnus von Grapple. He's in a robot. Crump's in a robot. And this is the boss fight of the chapter.
Are you crying yet? Yeah, sorry, but the thing isn't armed with tissues. Well, Magnus von Grapple has that effect on people. Total weeping terror. And you ain't seen nothing yet. Check out this power on this bad boy.
Well, he is powerful. Still, something about this metal freak just doesn't seem right to me. Keep your eyes open.
Excuse me.
Yes, it is half punies, half X-Nauts. After this fight, punies will start, coming in, start appearing in battle. And at the start of this chapter is when X-Nauts start doing it, I believe. That's Magnus von Grapple. It's a giant robot built by the Xnauts. Lord Crump drives it. Max HP 30, attack is 2, defense is 1. Its most effective attack is one that takes advantage of its size, a smothering stomp. It can also shoot out its fists, which do these super gnarly rocket punches. Its giant fists have max HP of 2, an attack of 4, and a defense of 0. Its fists are super powerful, so it's best to knock them down fast. The thing about this robot is I can't tell if it looks really cool or really, really stupid. Anyway, yes. He has a defense of 4. Of 1, I mean. But we have the power plus, so it kind of nulls it, so we're doing regular damage.
Here it comes, suckers! Magnus Von Punish!
You do 2 with your hammer. Goombella can actually jump on him, though, and actually hurt him. So can Koops and Flurry, but...
Oh, it ain't over yet. This is awesome. Check out what else I can do. You're gonna love it. This might not work out too well for you.
He does his arm attack. But... they have 2 health. As long as you keep Goombella out for this fight, or Flurry, you'll definitely be fine, and this is gonna be great. All right. I did just look over and see it. Thanks, Puggle, again for subbing again. Oh, that would have been great if I hit the second command.
Can't last.
I'm gonna go for it. Went for the kill.
This could be the end.
Yes. Easy fight. Easy fight. In my opinion, Shadow Sirens are the hardest fight in this game for how early they are, if you don't properly prepare. There are a lot harder fights, but the first Shadow Sirens, if you're just playing and you're woefully unprepared, yeah.
No, Magnus Von Grapple, how could we lose? Hoof, hoof, hoof. I'll remember this, losers.
Lord Crump summons us.
Excuse me. We did it, Mario. Yes, was that great or what?
They're gone. This place can go back to being the peaceful place I remember. Alright there, Mario. You can have the emerald star, the crystal star that resides in this tree.
Yes. We can officially... yeah! You got a crystal star! And you learn the special move Clock Out. End of chapter. And so, after pummeling Lord Crump, Mario obtained the second crystal star. With the Xnauts gone, peace once again prevailed throughout the great tree. The boggly woods echoed with the puny songs of joy. But this may not be the last our heroes hear from the vile Xnauts. They will surely continue to stand in Mario's way and try to put a stop to his efforts. Yes, I would love to save.
What?
Hang on. What was his voice?
What? Say that again. You can't get in touch with Lord Crump?
What? Say that again. You can't get in touch with the Lord Crump. You're correct there. We are investigating now. He's here anytime.
He was German. That's what it was.
Third growth, please allow me to enter.
Yes, what is it? I have a report, sir. The crystal star in the Boggly Woods has apparently been taken by Mario. What? You must be joking. What about Lord Crump and the Shadow Silence? I'm sorry, sir. Unfortunately, Mario laid a beating on all of them. Disturbing. This Mario character. What kind of... Speak up, Excellent. What is the status of the other crystal stars? I apologize, sir. We are still searching for the other crystal stars unsuccessfully. We knew of 3 of them. Hooktail's Castle, Boggly Woods, and the one we got in Rogueport. That means there are 4 crystal stars left out there. And we will have them. We keep looking so that Mario won't beat us to the punch.
Yes, sir.
As I suspected, there's no reason to doubt that Mario has that map. He must. Listen up, you. I want you on a close watch on what Mario does from now on.
Absolutely, sir.
Mario, I love you.
Oh, Mario, did you even read the mail I sent you? I wonder so many things. I wonder how everyone is doing at the castle. Will I ever dance the mushroom ball again? What will become of me?
And like always, we get to shower. Peach.
Nobody will mind if I take a quick rinse.
And listen.
Da, 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 da. How refreshing. I feel like a new princess.
Yes. You just have to leave and come back in, though. You don't have to actually shower. Or just approach the door, I think, maybe.
Doesn't seem to open.
Or just interact with the door. I always forget how to open it and stuff like that. It's always weird.
Oh, is this texting me again?
Yes, Princess Peach was kidnapped by the X-Nauts, not Bowser. And we have a simp robot.
Hello, Princess Peach. I'm glad you came.
The mail sent to Mario did reach him all right?
Yes, I can confirm that Mario received the mail.
Is that so? Well, good. So, what do you want from me today? Is there more you want to know? You want to know more know of, love?
You expressed regret earlier that you would not be able to dance at a ball, correct?
Excuse me? Were you eavesdropping?
I am sorry, Princess Peach. I have been ordered to keep surveillance on you. But it is odd when you said that. I had an impulse to dance with you as well. How my CPU would produce that impulse is inexplicable. I must find what caused it.
Find out what caused it. There's no reason behind such a feeling, Tech. Wanting to do something together, it's part of love. I know it. But then again, you are, well, a computer.
Princess Peach, please dance with me.
Wait just a minute. What am I supposed to do? How you say you want to dance? It's just so bizarre. I mean, how in the world can I dance with you? You have no arms or feet or moves.
Would this be an acceptable dance substitute?
Oh my goodness, is that me? Did you create that? Oh, alright, I guess.
Yes, dance with you. This is by far my least favorite Peach intermission. To go with probably my least favorite chapter in the game.
I must say, though, it's going to feel weird dancing with myself.
Press the buttons as they display on the screen. It's just my A button not working. If I failed, it's because my A button was weird. Thank you, Princess Peach. That was very fun. Just a moment. Fun? Is this impulse I feel the concept known as fun? Tech, are you okay? Princess Peach, I will fulfill my promise to you. Please use my communicator. Use the keyboard to send whatever message you want. If you keep failing over and over, he won't actually... It'll just keep going, I believe. Or it won't tell you you failed. It'll just make you keep going. But anyway,
I finished, Tech. Could you send it?
it's weird. I always felt it was weird. The message has been sent. Please go back to your room. I want to analyze the data from this dance immediately. The data that I thought was fun. It was a quick one, though. Quick. I've always hated it, though.
You're a weird computer.
No, you are mistaken. I am the world's best and only perfect computer. Good night, Princess Peach. Yes. I hate doing intermissions again. Anyway, in case you forgot, there is a Bowser intermission as well.
I'm pretty sure it's just up ahead here.
Right as usual, Lord Bowser. Yeah, he just got word that Princess Peach was spotted in the town up ahead.
Good, yes, very good. Then I'm off. These fools don't know what's coming.
My lord, you're so super.
Yes, Bowser X Infinite. Infinite lives.
Bitch.
Meat. Meat. Fuck you guys too then. Grab the pole. If you grab a bunch of meats, you go super big, and like anything you touch will hurt, will die instantly. Which is what I was trying to do, but I kept failing. Anyway, though, it's just a quick little level.
Oh, hi, welcome to Petalburg, guys. Hi, everybody. Hi.
Which bottle had the water in it? That one. Sorry, I'm thirsty.
Huh, what a wuss. Yes, hi chickens, I have no need for any of you. What I do need though is Princess Peach. Now, where is she? Tell me this instant.
Lord Bowser, over there.
Bingo, Princess Peach. Man, that was easy. I found you, my princess. I, Bowser the Mighty Koopa King, offer my greeting. Now, none of that silent treatment. You're coming to my castle with me.
Wow, can't believe she was here in Petal Meadows, in Koopa Village this whole time. In Petalburg, I mean. Totally not Koopa Village, totally a different place.
Clearly, she's just overcome with joy that she's been left speechless. The mind of a maiden is, well, rather complicated.
I see. How refined, how elegant, awesome. I suppose I could live with a silent princess. It might even have its perks, you know.
My life's treasure. I'd rather die than give up my life-size Peach poster.
Excuse me again.
Poster?
Oh my goodness me, didn't see that coming.
Great, just great. Now I look like the huge, mighty king of guy who talks to posters.
Yes, and that's the Bowser intermission. Blink, blink.
Jabble! Thanks, Mario, for everything you've done. We can go back to our peaceful way of life now. You know, son, now that we get right down to it, I'm kind of sad to see you go. I do love pontificating, so come on by whenever you're able to sit and chat a while. Yes, please, come back and visit. We'll wax for you. We'll work together from now on to prevent anything like this from happening again. Thank you for showing us how to stick together, Mario. Good luck with the crystal stars. Oh, I'm sure we'll be back again at some point. Yes, definitely. Take care, guys. See you, Mr. Mario.
Bye. Hey, Jabble. I love you, man. I love you. That's Jabble of the Jabbies. I think Puny and Jabble are old friends. I sure hope the Punies and Jabbles can live together for peace from now on. Yes. All 101 of them, we're gonna go back. I'm gonna get those two panels, and then we're gonna end off for the night here. Been streaming for about almost 3 hours now, so seems like a good point to stop at before. It is up this pipe. I had to think about it. It's up to the rooms with the puny captures, down to the crystal star. Anyway, there's a panel in this cell. This blue one. And there should be ones right here. Let me make sure. Those are the only two panels in the tree. Yes. And afterwards, we're going to be going through Toad Town to get the panels we missed. Yes. We're going through Toad Town to get the panels we missed. Not Toad Town. We're going through Rogueport, my bad. To get all the other panels we missed. We have 9 star pieces, 6 shine sprites to upgrade both Flurry and Koops. And in case you missed it, I will be uploading both this stream, and I haven't done it yet, but last week's to Twitch. Not to Twitch, to YouTube. I have them recorded and saved. I am also, in case you missed it, I also uploaded all of the Paper Mario 64 streams. In case you missed those and want to watch them back, they're all uploaded to my YouTube. It's not linked like on a chat page down below, but if you look next in my description name, there's a link to my Twitch and Discord. Thank you guys so much for watching, though. Tomorrow I'm going to be going live with not in Poke Park, but with Super Mario 64 in the Professor Oak Challenge. I'm going to be continuing where I left off from YouTube. I want to thank everyone who came out and watched tonight. Messaged Puggle, I want to thank you again, specifically for us subbing again. And I hope everyone has a great night, or whatever time of day it is for you watching this back. And I will see you all in the next one.